5-minute market update. I'm Bill.
I'm Toby.
We are here to give you the 411 that you need to navigate the markets today or tomorrow. Toby, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. Solana overnight was wah, which Miss Toby told you about yesterday. So don't go anywhere. Let's check it out. By the way, while she's working on that, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on alerts. And as always, we'd appreciate a like.
I like to be liked.
Yeah, give Miss Toby a like out there. Okay, here we go. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana.
Resting.
Ugh.
Battling for position.
Oh my God. Okay, so let's talk about a term that Miss Toby wanted to learn more about. It's called sell the fact.
Yeah, because you were talking about, the Fed. So we're going to talk a minute about the Fed, which we've been talking about for, seems like forever.
Forever.
Right?
Right.
And, because I've been saying, they're going to lower rates. They're going to lower rates. They should have done it a long time ago. Not sure exactly how much that means. Okay, so now we know that, 50 points, what that means. And then you said, and it's affecting the market because of sell the fact. And then the other day you talked about wasn't sell the fact or pre-sell the fact or something.
Right. All right, so let's talk about sell the fact. Markets, if something is going to happen and it's known, markets will move as if it's already happened.
Okay.
So the bond market is able to and does move in advance of the Fed. Okay. So the bond market can lower interest rates all by its lonesome.
Is it?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, 5-year interest rates are at 3%.
Yeah, because I know we're seeing a lot more houses for sale and movement in the real estate market than we've seen for
a while,
over a year.
Because mortgage rates are probably lower than they were in a year.
Okay. So that's sell the fact, which
no, not yet. So what happens is the bond market goes up.
Do you see why I'm confused? So
that's what I'm here for. So
what is sell the fact?
Okay, so interest rates fall and bonds rise because it's a teeter-totter, right? Bonds go up, rates go down. So bonds go up, rates go down in anticipation of lower rates. Then when the Fed officially says, we're going to lower rates, what else is there to do? Nothing. So people take profits on the event, and that's the sell the fact. Okay. It's called buy the rumor. And then when the event actually happens, that's rumored, you go, okay, it's happened. Thank you. I've made my money. I was right to buy the rumor.
I get it.
Take the money and jet.
I thought they were selling I didn't have any idea what it meant because you say it all the time.
Right.
And I'm like,
well, this is like the new big word, right? Because normally when the Fed starts a rate cut cycle, they start the rate cut cycle because they went too far in raising rates, which creates a problem.
Yeah.
So frequently throughout history, people interpret the first rate cut as the Fed admitting that, oopsie daisy, we created it. Yeah, that's what I have to say.
Well, that's so silly because everything is constantly in flux, so sometimes you have to go a little bit this way. I think the mistake was not correcting it sooner, preventing a little more, like preventative damage control, perhaps, The problem is not that they're correcting, because I think you always have to correct. We do it with our portfolios, right?
Right.
You're always in flux, you're always correcting, you're moving this way and then you're taking back, So I think they just waited too long. They waited until it got so bad that now they don't have any leeway, whereas before it's the weeble wobble thing, right? If you push it too far one way, then it bounces way back, right?
Right.
And so they let it, wobble with these big swings for too long, and then it's harder to course correct. And this is the same kind of philosophy you want to use in your portfolio, right? The weeble wobble philosophy. I'm just going to make up my own terminology.
Right.
That makes sense to me.
Right. So, I mean, when you have this idea of course correction, I mean, they waited too long to try to stop inflation. Now they've waited too long to stop the next problem, which could be unemployment, problems with. Yeah. Okay. You've talked about the decoupling. The decoupling has already happened. Yes. Bonds and stocks have gone up, right? Bitcoin has done nothing. Altcoins have gone down. So my whole joke was buy in crypto, buy the sell the fact. When everybody does the old idea
Okay,
come
so
up with a new idea.
just to clarify, so you want people to buy when other people are selling the fact,
Right.
but are they selling the fact now? I don't think they are.
Well,
'Cause
they
now
are.
seems like a way better time to me to buy than to buy when it goes up and people start selling again.
Okay, so let's clarify that, right? So sell the fact means it's kind of already gone up, right? Then the event happens. Then everybody goes, okay, we're going to do what we did for the last 100 years. The markets will go down. People will take profits. My comment is it'll go up. And then when it goes down, right, when people do the same thing they've done it previously, right, sell when the event happens. Once they take it down, that's the opportunity. That's your birthday shopping dip. Or tell me if I'm wrong.
Well, I mean, I'm not talking about the future and the thing, but it just seems to me, well, maybe it is in this particular circumstance, that the sell the fact is not going to bring it down more than what it is right now. So I see it as we're at this low and then it's going to start going up, but there's going to be a dip, but it'll be much smaller dip than where we're at now. So to me, in this particular instance, because it's already so low, I don't see any advantage. If you want to buy, you should buy now, because I think when the dip comes after the fact, it's not going to be as big.
Wonderful. So short sellers, you're not going to get the gratification you want. If you're looking for a dip, you've had a dip. It's called the last 6 months, which is who's never wrong about anything, by the way.
Well, but so far, my
so far you're working good. Ave, fetch. Okay, so the translation is: if the dummies are looking for it to go down, if the herd is looking for it to go down so they can buy, that never happens. People are like, oh, I want it to go down so I can buy. It doesn't go down. So if everyone is like, ooh, sell the fact, and that's on Twitter and the blogosphere.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. So you know what to do with what's on Twitter, right?
The
opposite.
Yes, I say this all the time.
The opposite. Yeah. Don't follow the herd. Bill, Toby, next time.